Number 8. Find the highest common factor of 25 and 36. So this is 8a. HCF of 25 and 36. Look, this is very interesting thing. 25 and 36 is a co-prime number because there has no common factor. Okay, if we simplify 25, we will get 5 times 5. If we make 36, it will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, then 12, before 12 should be 9, then 12, then 18, and finally 36. Look, here is no 5. Okay, so once two number has no any common factor, that numbers will say co-prime number. So once co-prime number, the HCF should be what? Should be 1, because 1 is a common factor of all numbers. So HCF 25 and 36 should be 1. Okay, then number B of 8. Explain why the fraction 25 by 36 cannot be simplified. Look, 25 by 36 we cannot simplify because by a common factor. So we can write, once we simplify 25 by 36, we can write like this: once we simplify 25 by 36 by dividing 25 and 36 by a common factor, since 1 is the only common factor, the fraction cannot be. That's why the fraction cannot be simplified. Okay, I hope you understand this one. So now number 8A and B done. Number 9. Find the highest common factor of 54, 72 and 90. So we have to find out HCF of 54, 72 and 90. So let's try to factorize each number. 54. So this one times 54, 2 times, then what? 2 times 27, then 3 times 18. So we already get the factors of 54, 72 and 90. Now let's try to find out which one is the highest. Look, highest common factor, this is 18, is everywhere, and this is the highest common factors. We have several common factors like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but also 6 is a common factor, right? 9 also a common factor. but highest common factor is 18. So 54, 72, 90, the highest common factor is 18. Number 10, two numbers have a highest common factor of 4. One of the numbers between 10 to 20, the other numbers is between 20 to 40. So we have to find out what are the two numbers and find all the possible answer. So number A and B we will start together. B is, how can you be sure you have all the possible answer? So first we have to find out the highest common factor between 10 and 20. So 10 and 20. So which numbers are common factor of 4? So 10 is not common factor, but if you think 4 times 3 is a 12. Why not 4 times 1 and 4 times 2? Because 4 times 1 is a 4, which is less than 10. 4 times 2 is a 8. This one also less than 10. So 4 times 3 equals to 12 is the common factor of 4. 4 times 4 is a 16. So this is 10 and 20 between two numbers, which is 12 and 16. Similar, 20 and 40. So here is 4 times 6 is a 24. 4 times 7 is a 28. 4 times 8 is a what? 32. 4 times 9 is a 36. This is between 20 to 40. So 20 and 40 we will not keep because we need the number between. Okay, so our target, we have to find out from 1 here and from 1 here. So our target 12, 24, then 12, 28, then 12, 32, and 12, 36. So first we have to find out 12 and 24. So what is the common factor? Highest common factor is 12, right? So we cannot get this one. So this one out. 12 and 28. So here the common factor is, highest common factor is 4, right? Because 4 times 3 is a 12 and 4 times 7 is a 28. But there are lots of common factors like 2, but 2 is not highest, 4 is the highest. Then 12, 32. So this one also, look, the highest common factor is 4. 12 can be divided by 4, 32 also divided by 4. So 4 times 3 is a 12, 4 times 8 is a 32. But there are others factors is not higher than 4. But here the highest common factor is 6. 6 times 2 is a 12. 6 times 6 is a 36. So we cannot get this one. So from here we take 12, 28 and 12, 32. Okay, so here mention what are the two numbers, find the all possible answer. So this is the two possible answer between 10 to 20 and 20 to 40 against 12, 24, 12, 28, 12, 32, 12, 36. And now we will find out the next pair, 16. So first one 16, 24, then 16, 28, then 16, what, 32, then 16, 36. So what about 16, 24? So which one is the correct thing? Look, 8 times 2 is a 16, 8 times 3 is a 24, so here is 8, so we cannot take this one. Now 1628. 1628 is a possible thing. This is highest common factor is 4. 4 times 4 is a 16, 4 times 7 is a 28. But how about others? Others, if we consider 16 means what? 1, 2, 4, then 8, then 16, right? Similar, 28, here is 1, 2, then what next? 3 is not possible, 4 is possible, 4 times 7 is a 28, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 28. Now look, here is the highest factor is 4, right? Then 16 and 32, the highest common factor is 16, because 16 times is 1 is a 16 and 16 times 2 is a 32, so we cannot take this one. And finally 16 and 36, what about? So we can find out 36 factors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 is not possible, 7, 8, 9 is possible, then 10 is not possible, 12 possible, 12, then 13, 14, 15, 16 possible, and finally 36. So look, here is the highest common factor is 4, right? 4 is both sides the highest common factor, so we can take this one, 4. Now look, here is a possible thing is 16, 28 and 16, 36. So we cannot take 1. Here is the possible factors are 4. This one is 1, which is 12, 28, second 12, 32, third 16, 28 and fourth 16, 36. Okay, so number 10, what are the two numbers? Find the all possible answers. So here two numbers is not actually common thing. There are 4 possible pairs, 12, 28, 12, 32, 16, 28 and 16, 36. And how can you be sure you have all the possible answer? Because we are trying to find out all the factors of that numbers which is between 10 to 20 and 20 to 40. Okay, so number 10 done. Number 11. 11 has lots of question. Number 11A, find out highest common factor of 8 and 12. So HCF 8 and 12. So what is the highest common factor? Look, 8 we can write 1 times 2 times 4 times 8, right? And 12 we can write 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 6 times and 12, right? So what is the highest common factor? Which is 4. So we can write the answer is 4. Okay, and number B, LCM, similar 8 and 12. So now we have to find out the least common multiplication. So 1 we can take 1, 2, we also take 3, common or uncommon everything we can collect, and 4 and what, and this is the thing, right? How we can make this one also like this way, we can divide by 2. So here is, this is a prime factorization, divide by 2, so 8 divide 2 is a 4, 12 divide 2 is a 6, and then again 2, so here is 2, and here is what, 6 become 3. So 2 times 2 is a 4, 4 times 2 is a 8, 8 times 3 is a 24. So 8 and 12, the LCM is 24. So here is also we get 4 times 3 is a 12, 12 times 2 is a 24, 24 times 1 is a 24. Number C, find the product of 8 and what? 12. So product 8 times 12 equals to 96, right? So A, B, C done. Find the product of HCF and the LCM of 8 and 12. So look, the product of HCF and LCM also become 96. How? Number D, HCF times LCM equals to HCF is 4 times LCM is 24. It will also become 96. Number E, what do you notice about the answer part C and D? So the answer are equal. This is always true. The answer should equal, cause product of two number equals to HCF times LCM. Okay, so number E, F. Can you generalize the result in pair E? For different pairs of number investigate. So can you generalize the result in part E for the different pairs of number? Suppose if we consider like what we can say, suppose 10 and suppose 15. So first we have to find out HCF of what? 10 and 15. So what will be the result? The HCF should be 5, because 10 equals to 1 times 2 times 5, 15 equals to 1 times 2, 3 times 5. So common factor, highest common factor is 5. Then LCM 10 and 15, what? So 10 and 15, first we divide by 5, so 2 and here is 3. So 5 times 2 is a 10, 10 times 3 is a 30, right? Now look, product equals to 5 times 30, it will become 150. Now look, HCF times LCM. This one also HCF is 5, LCM is 30, so result will be 150. Look, product and HCF times LCM equal. Okay, so it's always true. The product of two numbers and HCF times LCM will be equal. So number 11 done. Number 12, the HCF of two numbers is 3. The LCM of two numbers is 45. Explain why each number is multiple of 3. So what do you think? Explain why each number is multiple of 3. Read carefully. The HCF of two number is 3. Okay, so HCF, it means highest common factor is 3, and the LCM of two number is 45. LCM two number 45. Explain why each number is multiple of 3. 3 is a factor of both numbers, right? 3 is a factors of both numbers, so each number is a multiple of 3. So we can write 12A. 3 is a factor of both numbers. both numbers, so each number is a multiple of 3. Very interesting question. Number B, explain why each number is factor explain why each number is a factor of 45. 45 is a multiple of both numbers, so each number is a factor of 45. Look, 45 is a multiple of both numbers, so each number is a factors of 45. Find the two numbers. So here is mentioned that HCF of two numbers is 3 and LCM of two number is 45. So we know two numbers, it means numbers equal to HCF times LCM. So HCF is 3, LCM is 45. So what is the numbers? Numbers are x times y. One number and another number, once you make product, it will become 3 times 45, which is what? 5 times 3 is a 5, and 5 times 4 is 3 times 4 is a 12, so 16, 165. Two numbers product is 165. So sorry, here should be 135. 135. 3 times 5 is a 15, carry 1, 3 times 4 is a 12, plus 1, it will be 135. Now look, here is 135. If we find out the factors of 45, so what we will get? 1 times 45, 3 times 15, 5 times 9, then 10, 12, this is enough. So 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, 45. Now look, 9 times 15 is a 35. 9 times 15 is a 35. So look, HCF 9 and 15 is a 3, right? LCM 9 and 15 is a 45, right? Then what do you think? The two numbers are 9 and 15, because 9 times 15 equals to HCF 3 times LCM 45. So our two numbers are 9 and 15. Okay, so this is the last part of exercise 1.4, where we are trying to solve lots of HCF, LCM and product. This is very important for standard 7 and also other examination of 6 to 9. So please keep concentration at your home and try to do lots of practice. So no more today. Please subscribe my channel, which is SaadX, and this is important lesson for you. So next video we will start another chapter. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.